Welcome everyone, we are here playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. This is a game for the group Unnamed Adventurers Guild. My name is Lionel, I'm going to be the DM this session. Let's go ahead and present our characters. First one will be the oldest character in the group, in the guild, so let's start with Belenor.
Hello, I'm Alexander Newton. I'll be playing as Belnor Streamsong, a human bard who's been kind of away to taking care of personal issues, but he's finally back and he's taking up this mission just to get a little extra cash under his belt. Doing.
Which weapons and armor does Belenor have?
He wears leather armor, or studded leather armor, carries a shield, rapier, a dagger, a light crossbow on his back, and he has plenty of tools and instruments at his disposal.
Okay. The next one will be Carrick.
I'm Gerald Dempsey. I'll be playing Nalo, 3rd level paladin, high elf or moon elf. He carries a long sword as his primary weapon. He does have a dagger on hand. He is decked out in chainmail and a shield with his holy symbol on it. And basically, he's just out to do whatever good he can in the world.
Okay. Next one will be Caradoc.
My name is Eric. I am playing Caradoc, a Furbolg druid barbarian, driven from his lands by orc invaders. He is currently with the Adventurers Guild, learning his power and learning how to fight and so on and so forth. Perhaps someday to go back and retake his lands or establish a new tribe somewhere else. He's second level, 1 level druid, 1 level barbarian. He does not wear armor. He uses the barbarian unarmored defense. His primary weapon is a quarterstaff. He also has a scimitar, and later this game, I hope to go buy a great axe. Other than that, he uses magic and occasionally gets angry and hits things really hard.
Okay, so let's start then. 2 days have passed since your previous trip to the forest of the north. The Warforge member has been put down to rest and to recover for its minor wounds, and is not there due to the Caradoc and Carrick are in the guild hall. This time the only one who is in there is the drow lady, again streaming her lyre and playing her lyre, and the environment is jovial. Many people coming in and coming out, and someone that you notice is a human black hair that just enters the guild hall. A loot on his back. He moves around and sits somewhere in the hill, in the hall, and It's early in the morning. Again, what do you want to do?
I'm going to pull out my flute and attempt to play along to the lyre.
Okay. um, the moon elf. What does the moon elf do?
I'm just kind of checking out everything that's going on, looking for anything possibly out of place other than the obvious.
Okay. And the human, you see two new faces, Fireball and an elf moon, and moon elf. Back in the corner, there is the lady, the elf lady, and she is playing her lyre. You recognize her. She's the one you lent your lent to your flute, and the firebug begins soon to use his own flute to play along.
Why not? To throw my hood off, I'm going to spin the lute in front of me, stand up, and play and add it to the duo as I start walking towards the furbolg and the moon elf.
Can you repeat it, please?
I'm going to spin the lute in front of me,
Yes.
get up, and I'm going to join the two of them in song with my lute as I walk towards the furbolg and the moon elf, who are probably sitting together.
Okay, the one who is playing the lyre is the drow lady. The moon elf is with the firebug, but he's not playing.
Yeah,
an
I'm heading
instrument.
towards the furbolg.
The music fills the environment. Some of the ones who are in there begin to smile and drink and toast. The mood rises a little bit since two bards are playing, and they have someone helping them to rise the mood. And on that moment, the human female that came last time asking to hire some adventurers enters and goes upstairs. This time just saying hi to the faces she recognized, but is a little bit on haste and hurried up. Moments pass, and again Pincus comes down to the hall and asks, "Okay, we have a special request today. Who is interested in joining an adventure?"
I trill my flute, then put it away and walk over.
I approach and ask, what is this adventure?
I'm not going to stop playing, but I am going to tone it down so that they can talk over it, and I'm going to stand line up with them.
Okay, this is not this is part of the request that has been posted already on the board, but it's a special request. The town of Shenit is asking a group of adventurers to explore the mountains of the south to find one of the products that they are right now missing. As always, they are requiring for you to find rare animals, not rare animals, and um, herbs, because that's what they are interested in. So, if you may, and signals the lady to continue. And this says the Pinko says, "I will be upstairs. I'm very busy right now. I'm sorry for the interruption. Keep talking to her, and good day to you." And goes upstairs. And the lady says, "Okay, well, we are interested on acquire some rare, so rare bird animals, bird farm animals. So we have heard that there is a hidden spring deep in the mountains at the south, and in there are a lot of wild, beautiful animals. So if you could go there and search for ducks or geese, goose. Sorry, geese is the plural for geese, and bring them to the town. We will be paying you 50 gold pieces per the search, each one of you, and well, depending on the geese and the animals you bring back, um, we will be paying for those as well. Do you have any other questions? Do you have any questions?
Seems pretty straightforward, but why do they have to be rare?
Who might you be?
My name's Belnor Streamsong.
Yeah.
You may have followed me at the local taverns.
Well, right now we are recovering from one of a pest attack on our town. We managed to get enough money to reinvest on the farms, but for get a bit of we are interested now is in investing to get rare animals and herbs to get a better restart of the town. For us to get a distinct set of products that help us win an advantage um, in the market.
Wouldn't domesticated animals be easier to farm as opposed to exotics? Who amongst your group knows how to properly care and handle exotic animals?
We have hired the help of a ranger who's giving us advice on wild animals, and we are solving the issues in the town. but you don't have to worry about that. We are taking care of that subject by ourselves. We are not. We do not plan to mistreat the animals. She says after looking at you truthfully and guessing your job or what you're trained on.
I would like to do an insight check.
Okay. What are you inside checking her for?
Whether she's speaking truthfully or not.
Okay.
I rolled a
Roll.
1.
Since you have been only for a short period of time with the citizens, with the humans, and of this city and this place, it's hard for you to read the expressions of this woman.
Sounds about right. Is there a list of the animals you're looking for? So we know.
No, we basically are trusting you to get animals that we could get profit from, like eggs or milk or fur or stuff like that. You noted that when she says stuff, she's meaning what is left of their bowel movements.
Direwolf milk is the best.
Yeah, but are you're saying that?
Yes, but I'm kind of being tongue in cheek.
Yeah. And she says, but of course we are not ready to handle too aggressive animals yet. So the closest familiars to the normal farm animals will be good enough. But if perhaps you find something really rare that could be taken care easier or relatively easier, that would be good. You can bring that to us, and we will uh, look how to take care of those animals. So basically, she's saying that they have hired a couple of experts to address the situation regarding the rare animals, and they are trying to find new places in the market field. So that's their reason for them to look for adventurers and to hire them to go and search for rare animals.
Well, it sounds like we'll need wagons, drivers, cages, guards. It's not going to be cheap.
Yeah. For that, you will have to wait. We wanted to be sure that someone was going to attend the call. Is the three of you all the ones who are going to come to the request?
What? I
She
don't see how it matters. It's been like this since it started, hasn't it? If the rumors are true.
okay. She begins to ponder and says, "Well, I'm guessing, yeah, it's enough. Uh, uh, I will be back in a while. So if you want to wait here,
Before.
at the front of the guild. We will be bringing wagons and cages for you to bring back the animals. Is any question you want to ask me? Any other question? Is there any other question?
I'll look to the other two.
So they're providing the wagons and cages. Is that what I heard?
Yes. Since it's a special request, they are providing the wagons and the cages. And the drivers as well.
Okay. Do we want to ask for at least one mercenary to guard the caravan?
Yeah, I think it would probably be best to have someone there to somewhat hold down the fort until we could at least arrive on scene.
Yeah, okay. So she notes that thing down. Would you prefer perhaps will would you have trouble if we ask the ranger ward to guide you through the mountains? I've heard there was some discomfort with the last group that went there.
Yeah, that'd be great because the ranger could also keep an eye on the wagons and serve as a guide.
Okay. So she excuses herself, and half an hour later arrives with a caravan of 4 wagons, each one with their own cage, 10 by 10 foot, 10 by 10 by 10 foot, each cage. There is enough supplies for to feed animals you can find. But most of the it's like it's divided between the feet of the horses that are pulling and uh, uh, like grains to feed the animals they are targeting. That is beard animals. Um, in one of the wagons there is a wood elf lady with a studded leader and longbow and a long sword uh, on her, and she enters. She is blonde and enters the guild and smiles at you. So you are the new group of adventurers. I remember you, and points to the moon elf.
I'm Karik.
Yes, yes. And you two are?
I'm surprised you haven't heard me.
And who might you be?
Well, she expects the two of you, and sorry, there is background noise.
Well, I guess I'll start. My name's Belnor Stream Song. I just usually work around the local taverns around here. Most people have heard of me.
I nod in Belnor's direction and say, "Well met."
And you are? Never seen your kind before.
I am Karadak, Bearbog of the Wilds.
Sorry, I'm back. So the wood elf present herself. Her name is Ren. Ask you, do you have your things ready? Are you ready for the trip? And she's looking at you, like trying to check if you already are experienced on the um, art of hunting.
Who, me?
You three, because from the moon elf, she has seen a bit of what he can do, but she does not know the you other, and she wants to know if you know how to hunt animals in the wild. If you have proficiency going, sorry.
Does
I'm
she
scared
have
of wildlife.
an animal companion with her or anything?
Nope, she does not have an animal companion that you can see. So she begins to inspect you. Have you made the proper investigations, or you just wild gazing? And begins to I'm not sure if the word is patronizing. I think that is too rough. Let me check.
Well, I think you guys have been incredibly vague from the start.
What do you want to know?
Well, which mountains are we going to?
We're basically hunting.
Oh yeah, we're going hunting.
Basically hunting.
And you
You
know
know.
we're going, right?
Um. I don't understand what Belenor does not understand of the guild of the request.
You
Because
said your friend who hired you said that we're going to the mountains. The mountains
yes,
we were going to. Are we going to the northern mountains? We're going to the southern.
basically they are hiring you to investigate about that rumor. But the main target is for you to bring back animals for them to care about and win profit, some profit.
I think what he's trying to find out is like on the map which set of mountains we're going to. Visually from the city. North, east, south.
Remember, you were not there. Let me share the screen for you to.
Because I've been listening to some of the stories around here, and I know that Felicia Gray and Karik and somebody else. Who was it? Who else went with you to the southern mountains?
I haven't been to the southern mountains, but there was
was that water genasi.
Caught a dragon.
And then there was the three that went for the goats. And then
Can you see the map?
Yeah.
Like, are you saying me that Bellinor has been investigating his team, his guild members, the guild members, and know all about that?
He spends every night at a tavern. It wouldn't be far fetched for him to hear rumors of where everyone has been.
Okay. Um. So basically, what you have heard is that uh, a group of adventurers went to hunt down a dragon through this area because this was a top priority request from the town um, for the town security, and um, they allegedly managed to dealt with the dragon. Some of them were from the you know that some they were specifically hired from the Unnamed Adventurers Guild, at least one. You don't know who. And later, that let's say like that week, not long ago, a group of adventurers went down the same around the same path to look for hunting animals for the town. You have heard from the town, and I, apparently only recently has come to news for news or strange news because some of the members have to go and dealt with a ank problem. About the rumors, you will have to roll about the spring.
No, that's fine. I just want to know where we're going.
I recognize her, you said, but I didn't catch her name.
Ren. R-E-N. R-E-N.
Okay.
And well, I am here hired just as a guard. You are the ones who are supposed to do the intelligence, the searching, the investigation stuff. I can give you maybe one or more two tales, but uh, I do not know about that. I think these people are losing their time and they are going to lose their money. But it might be true.
I think if there's anything bad going on down there, then it's my duty to try and solve the problem.
Well, hero, let's get going. Wasting precious daylight standing around.
Yes, I'm ready to go, except I need to make one quick stop at the Adventurers Mart. I don't know what they call it in this town.
There is a store literally called the General Store. You can just go there.
Okay.
Yes, the general store.
Ah. Do they have general stores?
There is a armory in the guild.
Okay.
If you're looking for, and there is a general store. I don't know, somewhere Bellinor knows the city and can guide you. If you need
So, if I get guild equipment, it's free?
if you're going to buy, since you're a member, it's half the price.
Okay.
But they only have so much. They only have so much. You will
All
have
I
to
want to
ask.
do is sell my leather armor and buy a great axe.
When you go there, they take they are disposed to buy the leather armor if you don't want to uh, lend it or donate it. And for the great axe, you can either buy one or ask for them to lend one. There is an adventurer that has been putting weapons on a kind of deposit for as a money, as a way to help other adventurers. And there is a great axe with the name Arrakris right on it. A great axe that you can borrow.
I remember this thing.
Okay, sure. I'll do that. And then
Okay, so
how much did
you
they
sell
give
for
how much did they give me for the leather armor?
uh, half the price.
Okay, got it. All right. That'll work. Good enough. That's all I need.
Okay. They told you that you have to return the axe when you're finished, and if it is damaged or you cannot or you don't want to return it, you will have to pay the cost of the great axe. But for now, it's being lent.
Okay.
So nothing more you want to do in the town?
I don't.
Nope.
Okay. So you pack your things. Sorry.
I was just saying I'm ready to go.
Okay. So you pack your things and join the caravan, and the caravan goes out of the city, and
As we're leaving the city, I want to look at somebody in the crowd, a small gnome woman, and I want to say, and I just send her a glare. I'm like, no.
Okay,
Before
again,
I
I
leave.
think I understand that. She is saying, but please, with her eyes.
Stay in the city.
Um, after a while, she just goes back to the silver chalice, and you hear a fine in your mind. And and you go out. Just have to spend again a whole day going down the road till where the montage start. And it's but that time is night.
I
So
just want to say I want to sleep during the day,
yes,
and I'm going to take night watch.
Okay,
okay.
I want to break on that note. I want to break character real quick and see how many hit points does Bellinor have. That way, Cart can kind of tell, if he needs to lend assistance on healing or anything like that.
Join a little late.
I think he's well. You know that he's a really sturdy bard for his for a sturdy person for a bard. I can stand a hit, but I remember that here and there are people who complain about metagaming. So try to avoid that stuff. I do not mind minor metagaming as long as it contributes to the story. So just keep in mind and not going that far. Like for example, a cleric knowing that a first level cleric changing to a blunt weapon to deal with a skeleton because the player knows that blunt weapons do more damage to a skeleton. I say that's not any harmful knowledge because it's a cleric, and even if it's starting has not faced any skeletons before, a cleric should know about lore, not even needed a roll that blunt weapons could deal more damage to bony creatures.
But a character with 10 hit points left would have more life force in them than a character with 1 hit point. So in a real life scenario, okay, say I get punched. You can tell if that punch is, put me on the edge of my seat, or if I just kind of shrugged it off. Like you can tell, and when two people are going at it, when somebody's, on the brink of just giving out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I generally, it's I think the general rule is a general description of their points. If you're asking how much a bit can a character stand, you say it's pretty well grounded or something like that. And if it's quite feeble, you think it's something like you think that that person could break at any moment. And when you're fighting, there is a standard after half hit points. There is an event, a change of attitude towards the battle, and when they are about to drop down, you say you can hear me saying at least they are quite exhausted and be ready to like they are about to drop at any moment, and kind of descriptions like that. In my games, I do not play gore stuff. Basically, the hit points are stamina, and only when you reach 1 hit point left or go to 0 is when you begin to bleed, either PC or NPC or monsters. Except maybe minor wounds that uh, even a natural 20 on a arrow would mean that it sinks.
All right, we can proceed.
Okay. For the shift change, I will say that Belenor, if someone wants to rest before 24 hours have passed from, sorry, that will be 16 hours from the previous uh, long rest, they can do so to avoid exhaustion, but will not win. They will not win their spells back, their spell slots, and the other features.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. So you are going to stay awake the whole night. Is anyone else ready helping on the guard on the watches?
I mean, I'll take a turn, but I still would expect to get most of a long rest, right?
Yes.
I can take first watch. I only have to meditate for 4 hours.
Okay. Um,
Then I actually go do that, closer toward the morning.
yeah. Can you remind me if yesterday I made you roll or not? I think not. Can each one of you please roll a d12?
Um, well, that's a 12.
I get a 10.
I got a 10 also.
Okay. Uh, so you are so lucky. Okay. Um, um, you are resting. Belenor it's watching, keeping watch the elf lady finish her long rest, her meditation or trance, and begins to talk to you. So, how much? How long since you are a member of the guild?
No, it's been a couple months now.
And
I'm
how
just
much
playing my lyre.
adventures? How much adventure have you been in?
Official adventure. I think this is my. This is going to be my 8th mission.
Outside the
Unofficial
city?
though, I've had dozens.
But you have been outside the city, right?
Of course. Actually, I've probably been in the city just as long as I've been in service to the guild. I am fairly foreign to this land.
Also, you're not from here. Yeah, I'm not from here either.
I've had to
I
do a lot of studying.
I was from far to the west, and um, I had to leave my family because I could not stand their attitude. I mean, I love them and I respect them, but I mean, I want something more for my life, and I begin to hunt. I begin to learn the ways of the hunting, and after a while, I I kind of got bored of that as well. So basically, I am helping this town, let them hire me for a low price to see if I can get the opportunity to find that good fun hunt that will raise my spirit again. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. And at that moment, you hear a stampede coming down from the mountains.
Sorry, we hear what coming
Like,
down from the mountains?
the sound of a stampede coming down from the mountains. Stampede. Sorry, let me check if that's the word.
Well,
Um,
if something's here to raise your spirits, let this moment excite you then.
a print. No,
All right, everyone, wake up.
stampede. Yes, stampede. Um, so
Wake up, wake
it
up.
is. It's far, but not far. If I get myself clear. And what is Benelor going to do?
I'm waking everyone up. I'm shouting and I'm going to get out my light crossbow and I'm going to start heading towards the stampede.
Yeah. The drivers are saying what, and the lady is taking them from the back, the cloth part back in near the neck, and lifting them up and saying, go back to the wagons and take them away because you were camping really near from the mountains. And you two other two, you see you hear how Venerable is getting close to you and like snapping you out, I'm guessing, or your dreams, or your sleeping.
So it's very close to us.
I say that let me roll a perception check.
Do you want me to roll a perception, or
If you want to.
do I get my observant feat, or can I just use my passive?
It's an active search, so roll it's needed.
Okay, but do I get my observant?
What does the observant treat give you?
It's supposed to raise my passive perception by 5, and my passive
Yeah, but it's
investigation.
passive. Yeah, but it's passive. You have to roll for an active search. So basically, your passive perception let you hear the sound, the rambling. But if you want to get a better look, you have to look to direct your attention, and that requires a roll.
Well, even without it, I still got a 24.
Okay. Anyone else?
I got a 16.
It's coming from like the southwest, and it's really close. Like if you from if you were guessing from the speed you have running, in 2 rounds the those who are in the stampede will arrive to where you are.
Ooh. Can we tell from that perception check how large the animal is?
Yes.
How many are running?
Yeah.
Because I
Well,
mean, if
there
it's a
is a lot of,
stampede of squirrels, I'm not that worried.
yeah. It is night, but there is a bit of moonlight coming down, so you can see further ahead. And the issue is that is the like the stampede is rising from the dirt in the floor, does not let you ascertain from sight, but you're guessing it's a very a big-ish group of animals.
All right, I'm just gonna start heading towards it. I've woken everyone up. I've done my job, and I'm gonna head over to it.
Yeah. So, what are you going to do, Caradoc?
Yeah, I guess I'll try to head towards it as well.
And Carrick?
I'm right with them.
Okay. Since you slept with most of your stuff on, you only have to pick your weapons and begin to move. The drivers have to rush and leave all the what is in the cabin, and except the horses and the cages and the wagons, and begin to on those 2 rounds to move them away for them not to be damaged. And let's roll for initiative.
Is this the point where I should yell, "Thou shall not pass," and put my staff in the ground, or is it early for that?
Yeah. Let's roll initiative to see what
Bad
happens.
Lord of the Rings joke.
Yeah,
Well,
but you know that you must be not be willing to take a life. What will but know how when to spare one.
Oh, huh?
I forgot what Gandalf says when he's talking to Frodo. Let me check.
I got a 13 initiative.
Okay.
I rolled an 11.
I rolled a 12 if you didn't catch that.
And I will let me give me a second till I get this thing going on. Okay, 0 and 0 and
How exciting. Stampede, middle of the night. How many can we shoot?
okay. So I'm going to, since there are so many, I am going to split them in two. The first one of you is who? No,
Caradoc.
no, none of you got first round, first part of the round. So you see that there is a group of goats sharing the space in the stampede are giant goats going towards you. Um, you count them, and there is 4 giant goats and 3 small goats. No, well, regular size goats. And since they are going in a ram in a stampede, if you are going to stop to hold your ground, they are going to attack you right the next turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Good.
And I'm going to attempt to talk them down. Try to tell them stop, go no further.
Okay. What is going to do? What is Carrie going to do?
I am also going to cast Speak with Animals. And I am going to tell them that I can take them to a place where they don't have to worry about all these dangerous things being around them. They can, graze peacefully. There'll just be some farmers coming to get some milk from time to time.
And what is Belnor going to do?
Well, I guess I'm gonna make an Arcana check to see what fucking spell they're casting, because it doesn't seem to be doing anything. What's my bonus? 14?
Yeah, you understand that they're casting trying to speak with the goats.
So I will remind you that one of my racial abilities is that I have advantage on any attempt to influence the animal.
Yeah. Well, you did not give, in my perspective, you did not give a good argument to them. I'm not finished, and but the paladin did. So you can, who the two of you who is going to make the persuasion, and we consider it automatic, an automatic help, assist, successful help
Go for it, Paladin.
action.
How the fuck do I know
So
who to get
basically,
bardic inspiration to?
Or the bard or whoever.
Oh, I got 5.
You got
with
5.
advantage.
Yeah. I always have the worst rolls in these situations. I don't understand it.
Not that it matters, but I rolled a 16 before you said that my argument sucked.
No. I just said it was not convincing
That's the
enough.
diplomatic way of saying what I just said.
So,
Yeah. Because
then even though you want is
so it is up to who you want to help get convincing. You have to guess brilliant or because you don't know what they're saying.
So,
I guess I'm going to kind of see what spell they're casting. Kind of, instead of shooting my crossbow, I'm kind of like, I hear them talking. Go. So I'm
You
gonna
hear some
my-
me be me be 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 be
and so I'm gonna put my
from them.
crossbow on my back again, and I'm going to try to handle them. Maybe try
To
to
handle them.
get them to stop.
these situations don't work out too good for you either. You're as bad in these situations as I am with these rolls.
Well, I'm already committing. I'm backing you guys up. So let's see how I. So can I
It's gonna
attempt
be
to use my animal handling on them?
Oh, that's different. You have to specify that. Okay, roll an animal handling to give them more advantage.
That was shit. You're right. I got a 7.
Yeah. So, Carrick, being a druid, I can ascertain. Sorry, I use a lot of word. Can understand that these goats, this patch of goats and giant goats are frightening, and your words do not seem to be very convincing. Like they are running for their lives, and if you stand in their way, they're just going to ram you off.
yeah, so I'm moving
Okay.
out of the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide behind a tree.
Unfortunately,
I'm
that was
going
your turn.
to give that a try since these two are getting out of dodge. Just kind of stand my ground, and I've already spoke with them. Try and use my animal handling to let them know that they could be safe with us.
Yeah, that's what I say, that you had a convincing argument, but you were poorly, so you could not back up that. And no, you did. None of you were in the last session, in that session. You hear on your voices. You hear on your heads a voice saying, "Stay away! You're in my foot."
What the fuck?
Say that one more time. I literally couldn't understand you.
Sorry, I want to say it in normal voice. They said, "Get out of the way. Those are my food."
Yeah,
My
out of the way.
food
Those
supply.
are my food. Okay.
I don't know.
And
I kind of look past my tree now and look to
yeah, okay,
behind the
so
goats.
if you move out of the way, they are going to go directly towards the horses and the wagons for you to know.
I'm still standing
Ooh.
around.
Because they have not been able to move them completely out of the way. And this turn ends, and it's their turn, and let's roll for ram attacks. It's charge. +5. Okay. I got three criticals. 120 total, a 19, a 10, and a 6. Who wants to take the criticals?
What
Well,
kind
those
of question is that?
Hey, and I was the only one crazy enough to still be there, so I guess I'm the one taking the damage.
Okay, let me see. Those are from different, so you're going to get 2 big ones for 22.
Well, Karek,
24 plus 3.
I'll
Yes.
miss you.
Oh,
You were a good paladin while you lived.
84. 84 plus 3. So you take 24 points of damage.
Oh.
Surprisingly low low rolls.
so 24 points of damage, I die.
No,
You're
no, you don't.
unconscious.
You go down, but that's not an instant death.
And the other critical, it's taken by the tree.
The tree?
Yes,
Nice.
the tree he was hiding away in. The other attacks, let's say that who is, let me see your DC, your AC. Belnor has 15. You get another one of the others. Carrie gets, I see, 19, and Carrie gets another blow. Let me see how much is left. Yeah, only two more attacks hit. So let's roll the goat's
Do
normal
you mean
damage.
Karik or Kardak gets that other hit?
Yeah, you.
Me. Okay.
Those are from normal goats. So those get 24 plus 2d4. Okay. One of you gets 5 points of damage
Okay.
as the goats pass by you.
I'm smoking.
All right. Whose turn is it?
Top of the round, Karadok is the one who is first.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm going to use my healing potion, my potion of healing, to bring Karik back from near death.
Okay, roll.
Yeah, so 9 points of health. All right.
And that's your action.
Wow.
Because it's an action to drink or provide a drink to a character.
Yes.
Next one will be Carrick. You regain consciousness after one of the goats ram you away and drop you several foot away from where you were standing, and your companion, the fireball, is at your side.
Okay, I'm gonna use from the pool of my lay on hands to fill my life force back up the rest of the way,
Okay.
and I'm gonna get for my movement. I'm gonna get up and yeah, basically get up.
Okay. Um, the next one will be Eleanor. The goats are directing towards towards the wagons, and you still do not know where the voice comes from.
Yeah, I know it's telepathic. I've been spoken to a bunch of times with people in my head.
Mm.
What can I do to scare a bunch of rams? If I'm to think about it, how far away am I from the horses?
They will take uh, this turn, uh, like running away. Okay. The horses and the wagons are like 2 rounds away from you, using in dash. So 60, 120.
And how far away are the rams from me right now?
Most of them, the big ones, are 40 feet away from you, and the small ones 30 feet.
What's in between?
Small bushes. You don't see the surprisingly the wood of lady is at your side. Oh no, wait, not surprisingly, you are a human. Eh, You cannot see the wood of lady.
Okay. Ugh. What is the range on prestidigitation? I am going the wrong way. Does anyone know that offhand? Prestidigitation range?
I don't know. Let me see.
Oh, it's only 10 feet. Ooh. All right. I am going to run over and if I run 30 feet into the goats, like join the herd, so to speak, how far away would the lead goat be?
You for 10 feet. 40 feet, you move 30, it will be 10.
Okay. I'm going to cast Fiery Fire 60 feet in front of the herd a little bit to the right to kind of steer them away. Hopefully the violet colors from the fairy fire will make them want to run another direction.
Okay. Steer them. That will be an animal handling. To know to see if you can place it correctly and see to see how they react towards it.
Yeah. Because that rolled so well before. I only got a 9.
No, they keep moving towards the.
I don't see why that's a check on my behalf, but whatever.
Yeah. And you hear this time the voice saying, "So you're going to help me capture them? Good, good." And
Can I say as a bonus action, just make sure they don't hit the horses? Telepathically. Of
you
course.
think it is not? It's a free action.
Yeah, okay.
And
Free action.
the flash appears like 50 feet in front of the goats, and a big flash of light, and they stop. Let me see if they manage to stop correctly. Uh, that will be a dexterity. Okay. Um, Goats, the giant goats, uh, are trying to stop, but by the force of the other goats, they cannot handle the same, and they drop to the floor and begin to roll a little bit. So basically, they're prone. No, three of the big goats. The one of those giant goats stands and stops her movement. It movements properly and goes in the opposite direction, again towards you. One of the small goats fall prone, similar to the other big ones, and the other two normal goats stop and go back. So let me see how much damage do they give from each other. Yeah. Mm, this will be okay. Uh, top of the round, Caradoc, I think is the first one. You have not heard from the wood elf lady. Nothing at all. You don't see her. You have your teammate at your side, waking up, standing up.
Okay. God, I really hate to do this. I'm gonna regret it. I know I am. Uh, we've got one of the large goats running towards me, correct? Running towards us.
Yes. Yes.
About how far away is it?
Let's say it's stop and going back is right in front of you.
Okay.
40 feet away. 40 feet away from you.
Mm.
The last round. This round, it was going to follow, but it was stopped, so he goes back. So yes, in front of you.
Okay. As long as it's within 30 feet, I'm going to cast Animal Friendship. And it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. DC 12, I think.
Okay.
You know what they say, friendship is magic.
Yeah. and that's my last spell slot, so I'm going to be really pissed if it doesn't work.
Okay.
So,
What do you intend with the friendship spell?
Do what now?
Describe me.
It's charm.
Please explain to me. Yes.
It's
Explain
charm.
to me. So basically, you're going to charm. You're going to not to say anything to it.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm going to say stop. It's a 24-hour charm on the beast.
Okay. So yes, the big one stops.
And I'm going to look at him and I'm going to say, get in that cage over there.
That's your turn.
Okay.
you'll be safe there.
Next one is Carrick.
Thank you for helping me. I thought I was a goner there. I see what he's doing with the goat, and so how from where we are, how far are we from the rest of them?
Okay. Three of the big ones are in the floor, 40 feet away from you. Let's say 40, 45, or up to 50. And the one, sorry, let me recheck because this is a lot of numbers. One of the small goats is close to them. It's 30 feet away from you, and it's the floor as well. The other two are right beside you. And those two are still moving.
And they're still moving.
Beside, no, in front-ish, like on your flanks.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to use animal handling on them, since I see him trying to still persuade this one over here. I'm gonna see if I can calm these two down.
But yes, how are you trying to calm them down?
I'm gonna continue with the argument that I can take them to a safe home where they will be well provided for. And
Okay. I thank you for helping me remember that. The speak with animals from Karadok fall drop as he cost charm, because charm is also concentration. And would you still have your animal speak with animals? So go ahead.
What?
Make a persuasion roll. The speak with animals from Karadok dropped.
Oh, yeah.
Because as I know, charm animal requires concentration.
No, it doesn't actually. It's 24-hour, no concentration spell.
Oh yes. Okay.
Yes.
Then forget what I say.
Since I'm proficient with that, I have 16.
Okay. They kind of calm down and are listening to you. The other goats are standing up. Belenor, what are you going to do?
I'm just gonna watch and not move. I'm gonna let the goat whispers do their thing. And I'm just gonna look over to them both and make sure they both know what they're doing.
So you are holding your action or just doing?
Uh, I'm going to.
You can give an inspiration to
Yeah, but I don't know who to give it
to
to.
Carrick.
Yeah, I don't know who to give it to though.
Okay. No, you
Because I
can.
see.
You could understand that. You could understand that the big goat stopped after Karadog spoke to it, and the other two small ones, normal ones, stopped after Carrick spoke to them.
Um. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna give inspiration to Karik because if he needs to make another check, then I want to make sure that since he seems to be handling the other two.
Okay, so just roll another. Wait. Yeah. If you roll Karadok, sorry, Carrick. Just roll another persuasion. If you manage to get a good roll, the combat will just end like that.
I got 20. It's not natural, but it's 20.
Okay. Basically, um the other goats heard you as you were speaking to the small ones, and they are trying to comply to you and say, yes, but where? Where could we hide from this thing is chasing us?
Back in the city with us.
And you hear from after that you hear from a voice in your head. Oh no, you're not going to take them to the city. Those are mine.
And I respond to the voice in my head that we beat them to it.
So you're going to face the.
That's not entirely true.
I saw them first. And
Look, let's just get them in the cages first, and then we will talk. Because if we do this now, they could get away.
Good idea.
okay, I can accept that. And okay, you managed to move them towards the cage. Only one goat, only one giant goat per cage. So the four are full, and the other small goats can squeeze one on each cage to help their to
And I take my
be
rope
with.
and I tie the two other. That was two other small ones, right? I'll
Three.
tie them. The three other ones to the back of the wagon so they can walk behind.
Okay. Let me check that I forgot to see. Okay. The one of the small ones that drop the small that drop is panting. Is quite exhausted, about to drop. The other, the big ones that that drop down, were trying to stop, and are not that damaged, that not hurt.
Is the ranger there now?
Yes, it's with the cards. It's
Ren, could
helping
you
you with the.
could you please feed these goats and help them out? We have other matters that we need to attend to.
Okay. And she whispers to you, "Do you want me to do something else?" And winks.
I would.
To who?
So you three are speaking directly to the wood elf lady, and she has received the message to take care about the goats. She is implying you, if she must do something else with the goats. Wink, wink.
So is she either asking to kill a couple of them and skin them, or
I'm hoping that
change
that's the
them,
case.
change, maybe take one of the giant goats out and tie it up and put the 3 goats in its cage? I mean, I'm sorry, my
Roll,
ability to interpret.
roll insight.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna roll insight too.
Yeah, I think we all need to.
I roll a 6. I'm like, what are you gonna do to those poor things? As I just kind of
Ooh.
walk off.
21.
Yeah, basically, she's suggesting that, to you that, you distract the thing, and she can, run away with the goats.
Absolutely, that's what we want you to do.
Yeah. Okay. So you say that to her?
Well, I'm going to confer with my teammates here, but I am telling them I think what she wants to do is blah blah blah, and I think it's a good idea. What do you think?
Yeah, that's wonderful. I'm glad you understood what she meant. I thought she wanted me to buy her a drink later.
Yeah.
But I just want to say that whatever was chasing them, it can know what you're thinking. It knows that we're gonna
Yeah,
fuck with it.
and you feel something lying down your shoulder, precisely, Belenor, and says, precisely, I can hear you, I can understand what you're dreaming, so what are you going to do? You hear on your minds.
I say we circle. I say that maybe we keep her here where we protect everything.
I'm like, can you at least show yourself so I know what I'm talking to? I just hate talking to the air. Really tired of that.
Okay, so do you want me to show the picture? Basically, the creature, your other character saw. The dragon-like. Eric has not seen it, right?
Sure, I have it.
Let me. You other two could not see him, so let me help you with that. It will take a moment. So
So yeah, the plan for fucking with the dragon it's already a bust. It knows what we're gonna do. I mean, good effort though.
I'm sorry, I barely understand the whole screen with the dragon thing. I really didn't get onto that.
Um,
Well, I don't know what it looks like yet until he shows us the picture. So I'm assuming until the picture comes up, it's still invisible.
yes. If you want to roleplay something, go ahead. I am having trouble here
So
trying to.
it's on my shoulder right now. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it can do. All I know is it can read my mind. All I know is it can talk to us in all our minds. And the last thing I want to do is have some sort of thing biting down on my neck. So why don't we go thing without backstabbing each other, and I might live to see another day.
Whatever we need to do, I guess.
Sorry, my computer is slow because of the streaming. This time I'm going to save this thing down so it does not. Okay. Beep, 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 beep.
Maybe I can post an image of it in the chat, but
So this thing will chan, 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 chan.
yeah, so it should be this thing, if I can post it in here. No, I can't.
Da, 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 da. So many pictures.
Yeah, I
I
can't.
have to.
I can't share it either. Oops. Oh, well, maybe I can.
Oh, come on! I have to close this thing. I am going to.
Right.
I will have to reload
So
if
this
this
is what it
thing
should look
stops.
like. I'm assuming it's a fairy dragon.
Yes,
So
I am
this is
about
what
to
it should
share
look
the
like.
screen.
Yeah, I'm already sharing it right now.
Yes, that one.
Okay.
So let me see if I can share it to give a better. Can you see it? So you're talking to that thing. Is it clear enough? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
big enough. So that thing is in the shoulder of Belenor. Let me refresh the color.
Of course, it has a sharp tail. Can I make a nature or arcana check?
Go ahead.
Do I get anything if I'm proficient in both?
Arcana or which one or what?
Nature.
No, only Arcana because these are not in nature, normal, common nature.
All right. I only got 13.
You have heard stories about a small dragon-like creatures that pertain to the fair world. To the Fey world. This is a fairy dragon. Um, you know that you know that they change their colors the older they are, and it's a pattern. And this one color is blue, as same as the picture, and it's kind of quite it's not a puppy, let's say, like that. It's
And you're well, you're interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for help me capturing my meal. Uh, um, Last time, a group of you were not complying to give me one of your beasts. And you seem capable enough to at least help me.
Who was the members? Who was part of the last group?
I don't know. I do not know much about your species. Let me guess. There was I forgot who wasn't there.
Uh, Felicia Gray, Creek, the water,
Half
and
elf, Creek, Water Genasi,
Tamago.
Tamag wasn't human. So someone like you points to Belnor. Someone close to that guy there and points to to the moon elf. And the other, no, I cannot find someone close to that one. Yeah, a blue one, blue one, almost as tall as this one, and points to Karadok.
Oh, all right. I think I know who you're talking about. It's Fag, but yeah. So, what we helped you with the goats. So, what do we get?
Huh? Those are mine.
Yeah, they're yours, let's say. But we did help you catch them.
Hmm. Hmm. Would you perhaps be
So,
interested in information? I can give information, and I know you know it's valuable. The information is valuable, always valuable. And and it goes to clean his face with his clothes, and begins to I forgot to clean himself with as a cat, similar like a cat.
not to be rude, but you make a nice house pet.
Yeah. My previous partner died long ago, and I have been wandering around these parts, feeding by myself.
Well, I believe that the people that sent us out here are looking for some rare birds. Do you know
Birds,
anything about them?
birds. There
Birds,
are a lot
yes.
of birds in the sky.
But we're looking
You
for one
must
that
be
isn't so common.
common.
What about the one on your shoulder?
I'm not a bird.
Well, with a couple of plumes here and there, and I kind of just run my fingers across its one wing.
Those wings are not made of feathers. They are skin-ish.
I know, I'm teasing it.
Yeah.
It is an exotic animal.
Look, I need the food. If I don't eat, I won't survive. And I'll sell them first. I can give you one of the small ones.
What would you? Are you going to store the rest?
Those are mine. I will handle myself when the time comes.
It looked like they were getting away from you when we came up. We are the ones that caught them.
Sorry, I cannot. I could not understand you. As the can you repeat what you said?
It looked like they were getting away when we wandered up, and we're the ones that caught them. So I'm trying to understand how you figure they're yours.
Because I saw them first. That's the role of the wild. Um, um, Eric, you are being quiet. Do you have does Karado not say have to say anything about that? I personally can't hear Eric. If you are speaking, Eric, you might need to refresh.
Maybe that's why he's been so quiet.
Is-
Uh, nope, we can't hear you.
There we go.
Well, okay. So I was trying to ask, I think you guys covered most of it. By what right does he claim ownership? And then I was basically saying, can you show us your papers or your brand or some other?
Yeah, you know that
I don't think we should be too harsh on him.
you're a druid. You know the ways of the wield. You know he's bluffing. The ways of the wield is the strongest. Is the one who keeps the loot or the.
How about we offer him one of the small ones? That's a
Oh
lot
no
of
no 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 no
food.
no! I can beat you out. As well, the bluffing is based on his size. You can ascertain it's true nature. That's what I'm saying. He's not. He's not. You don't know much about dragons. You will have to roll an Arcana.
Gotcha.
No, no, no. I can beat you. I can beat you all.
Have to roll an Arcana. Okay. 19.
You know that some dragons are pretty strong. You think by the has Belenor communicate his knowledge about the dragon? What he could know or remember from the fire dragons?
Okay.
Belenor,
Yeah.
did you tell the others what you remembered from the fiery dragons?
The fiery dragons?
Yes, remember that you
Oh.
rolled Arcana to.
I just told. Yeah, I don't think it's really that useful. I just tell them that he is a fairy dragon. That I don't
That
know much
they
about.
change color when they age.
Oh
And
yeah,
they from their
I
color
don't know the
can be
colors,
seen. Yeah,
so I don't know if he's older
you
now.
cannot. You cannot. You do not know how strong this dragon is. But yeah, basically, you will have to confront him if you want to fight and to see if he's strong enough to wipe you out.
Look, I'm not entirely against giving him what he wants. And before you guys say he's just a tiny dragon, hear me out. The rams were heading towards the wagons, and I asked him to stop them. And that's where that white flash came from. I'm assuming is him. I'm going to give the fairy
Yes.
dragon a little pet to give him some praise.
Yes, and he knows. He was on.
And yeah, so I look back to them and I say, we're not even really here for goats. So I don't see why we can't spare some of the meat. Because maybe he doesn't like. Do you like eating fur or leather? I asked the fairy dragon if he likes eating leather or fur.
The fur? I can use it for my nest. Let's tell you what. Let's tell you that. Let me tell you what. I'm disposed to share half of the of the goats if you promise to keep me company every now and then.
Why don't we keep the goats and you keep them as a pet?
A pet?
Kind of reading my mind there, man.
um the good old lady comes to you and is kind of impatient from all the time has passed. So what have you all decided? What's that?
Can we just sort this out first before we make any rash decisions?
The dragon looks back at the on the wood elf and say, "Who might you be?" And wait, let me see things. Okay, can you can you repeat to me the languages you know? Each one of you.
I know common and dwarven.
Elvish, common, giant, druidic. I think that's it.
And the wolf, the moon elf.
Common, elvish, and dwarfish.
You begin to hear hisses and then begin to hear um, elaborate sounds between the dragon, and the wood elf lady. But you you understand what they're saying.
Rim, I don't understand any of this.
Shush! And keeps talking to the dragon. A few moments passes and says, "Okay, I think we're done here. Um, this dragon is going to help us find the spring, and he has promised to be with me. I will keep him company, and we both are going to do stuff around after you finish your mission. I have been willing to go to the wire for a while.
Well, that
So
works.
let's move on.
Yes,
Let's rest. Let's rest and move on. Basically, you have a full size. The cages are full. So, what are you going to do with those goats? Because for if you want to go search for other animals, you will not have how to keep them.
Well, the drivers belong to the merchant anyway, so maybe it'd be smarter if we sent them home.
Okay, so basically you are going to send them home and camp there and wait them to come back.
Well, maybe not wait for them to come back.
Well, then where are we going to put anything else we get?
We can have them meet us at the base of the mountain when they get back.
That works.
Okay. We can scout out the area and try to find some more probable creatures, I guess, to capture.
Well, we're
Okay.
still looking for those rare birds, so.
So you spend the night resting, then morning comes. You dispatch, what I understand, you dispatch the wagons. You have to squeeze the three goats on three of the cages, and the wagons leave, and you are standing in the top of the mountains, in the floor on the slope of the mountains.
As they're leaving, I'm waving them off, and then I kind of just sit there, and then it kind of just dawns on me. Wait a minute. Oh, man. This is going to be a very tiresome day.
Yeah.
Well, we won't get anywhere just standing around. Let's go. And I just pull out my... I'm going to play my flute. I bought another flute. I'm going to play a flute as we travel.
Okay, so do you want to add something else, you, Eric and Gerald?
No, I'm good to just follow the group. Keep an eye out for interesting finds as we go.
Okay, so you walk up the mountains. At the beginning you had a bit of trouble because the dragon has to remember that you cannot fly. But it takes you 2 days walking through the mountains, and you arrive to cave entrance at the middle of this third day, and the dragon says, in here you have to go through here.
In there.
Yes.
I look to my companions and Ryan.
Is the elf ranger with us?
Yes, she's holding the dragon, the fiery dragon. That surprisingly enough, now that you have been spending time with him, it does not feed that much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I asked the dragon, but I'm also pointedly looking at her. What is in here? Why do we have to go in here?
You have to press to cross this path to enter the spring.
Okay.
I mean, he's just a fairy dragon. What could possibly go wrong? And I just walk in.
Carrick, what is Carrick going to do? Carrick, Gerald, what is Carrick going to do?
Kark's gonna go in last and keep an eye out behind us to make sure nothing, comes in after us.
So this is a cave we're going into?
Yes. Well, he showed you a cave entrance.
So am I too tall to fit comfortably in there?
Well, you have to lower your head, but you can pass.
Okay.
Since even when 7 feet, strangely enough, in D&D, 7 feet tall is just still medium size.
Well, 7.5 feet technically, but only reason I ask is because I can shrink. So
Yeah, no,
if it looks like I don't have freedom to move, to say, I don't know, pull a weapon out and kill something, then I may want to.
okay. Yeah, well, if you want to get more comfortable, you can switch to a humanish form. More.
Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. It's an illusion. It's not real. I can look like I'm smaller, but I'm not actually. So it doesn't matter.
Okay. So you all pass through. I want you to make a wisdom saving throws.
Oh, good. I like those.
19.
Okay.
Ooh, 21.
I thought
Yeah,
for sure
I rolled low. I only got a 21.
You are
Okay.
a fool. No, I'm kidding.
Let me roll for the ranger.
She's gonna be the only one that like rolls super bad, and then we're gonna have to kill her.
I thought for sure I was gonna roll a 1.
I always
Yeah,
roll good on most of my saving throws, except for con saves. I always do terrible on those.
As you're chatting, trying to understand why you have to pass to go into a cave to arrive to a spring where you could find beards and stuff. The fireball, you drop unconscious. You're sleeping. Belenor and Carrick, you feel that drowsiness coming to you, but you manage to shrug the thing, to shrug this effect off, and few steps after, about 120 feet away from you, in front of you, there is a clear in the sky with a bunch of vegetation that not belong to the mountains, and in the middle of the clear there is a spring, a pool with a spring, and there are a lot of animals in there. Most are birds, but here and there are um, you say you roll lower.
Yeah, he rolled a 21. He was joking.
Okay, so you shook the roll, the effect as well. And as you enter, you see that the cave was an illusion of some sorts. And basically, it was preventing from anyone to enter. The was to cover the spring. The space is beautiful. Even you, um, a Karadok, you are even you that you are used to nature. You are surprised of the beauty of the place.
Finally, something auspicious, mysterious, and reading my mind actually leads me to somewhere interesting.
Can I want to cast detect magic.
Okay, you cast detect magic, and the where you come from, the entrance cave uh, quotes. There is magic in there. In the top of the spring, there is magic. Ah, wait, it's 3 feet, right? Forget what I say. The entrance is
I-
full of magic.
okay.
You have to walk further into the spring to see what is.
Okay.
So, well, okay, so this place is full of bears.
Mm, no, there is no. There is one of two, but they are sitting eating honey.
Okay, so,
Birds or birds. Sorry, the
oh,
furry 4 feet walking animals that can kill you if you're low level. No, two of them, and they're eating honey. There are a lot of flying animals.
where do we even start?
Well, I mean, you did. We have to be honest. You did mention to the fairy dragon that you wanted to find birds, and here we are. It's kind of impressive.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have no place to put anything. I mean, we could go down to where the caravan's supposed to meet us, wait for them there, because I am not waiting in this cave that can enchant us. And once they get here, we can come back and try and get some birds, I guess.
It's not a cave. It's a trance, and further away there is an opening to the sky where the spring is. It's like a resort for the birds, let's say.
My thoughts are we're up in this mountain. So if we don't take anything willingly, we have to fight it all the way down the mountain in order to get it into the cages, in order to get it back to the city.
I can probably get a couple of birds to go with us willingly, and I'm kind of winking and doing air quotes, especially if we come back after a few long rests or something, or I can talk. I can actually try to not only charm them, but I have the ability to influence them even without a spell. I mean, I can try that and get a few birds to go with us willingly.
Oh, can I make a nature check to see if there's any rare birds in there?
Go ahead.
Oh my fucking god. No way.
Say
My bonuses.
Can the druid assist on the nature check?
No, don't bother. I got 20.
Okay, so that was like a sigh of relief.
Oh yeah.
so.
The
How much? Sorry, how much?
I got it. I got a natural 20 all the way up to 25.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Okay. Uh, many of the many, if not all of the bears are not from the mountains. You have not seen a lot of those species. Uh, um, it's like a sanctuary. It is so diverse that you begin to wonder if this is naturally made. Yes, sorry, sorry for my Spanglish.
Um, at that point, I kind of just I'm admiring the beauty of it so much that when I come to that realization that this place might not even be natural at all, I kind of start. I want to make an Arcana check at the environment.
Mm, okay, roll Arcana.
22.
Yeah, you know this kind of place does not belong to a mountain environment. This is made with magic, and if you want to guess, this is either made by an accident of two magic of a collision of magic, or is made by someone specifically designed.
As, okay, I want to do an investigation check, and I'm specifically looking for signs of druidic influence, either subtle signs or actual druid sign in the area.
I'm going to help him out by telling him what I know, and I'm going to give him some bardic inspiration as well.
Okay, roll.
All right.
And you can add a d6 if you want.
Add a d6. Where are you? There you are. Yes, I do. 18 with the inspiration.
uh, you have to move closer to the spring, but there is a carving in the walls near the end of the tunnel, and it says something in Druidic, something like "Beware those who enter here. This is a sanctuary especially made for those in need of help and rest. You might enter, but be advised not to uh, do evil or wrong, or you will face the wrath of the nature."
So I
I'm just
turn
saying,
to the group and I say, this is a druidic grove. These animals have sanctuary. I will not allow you to take any of them from here. We must leave.
this is a beautiful place.
Now that I see this place and know what it is and what it's for, I really don't want to taint its beauty. Let's go. Just
Yeah, we
coming here
shouldn't even
was
be here.
worth it.
Uh, the Woodle says, "I am going to stay here. I do not want to leave.
I'm
I
going
miss."
to explain the warning just so that she knows. But then it is a sanctuary, and as a neutral good character, it's not my place to coerce her.
Thank you. I understand. Thanks for the warning.
I'm gonna
And
just sit there for a moment. I'm gonna say, "What do you want us to tell? What do you want me to tell the town?"
oh no, I will go back there in due time. Just I'm guessing you failed your mission. Well, kind of. You have bring them goats.
Hmm. I wouldn't say I failed. Way worth. It was better seeing this place than anything else. As a matter of fact, I feel a song coming on, and I'm gonna pull out my lyre, and I'm just gonna perform a song in the area.
Make a performance check.
This is hopefully I don't roll shit. 16.
Yeah, well, you remember a song from long ago that one of your lovers taught you? It was a Fae-like song, and surprisingly enough, it blends quite well in the place. The some of the birds help you out and begin to sing along, and the moment passes.
After soaking in this kind of newfound experience and tranquility, I put my lyre back in my backpack. I say it was worth it, 100%. Ready to go, everyone? I actually, we might as well take a quick rest because Caradox is gone to use the bathroom. So I'm going to use the bathroom as well. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Kark is just soaking in the atmosphere and enjoying seeing all the things that this place offers.
Yeah. Let's take a short break and be back in a moment.
Okay, I'm back.
Is no one else back yet?
I'm here.
Okay. So just to let you know what I did, I performed a song and the birds sang with me.
Ah, cool. I hate to have missed that.
Damn it. Okay. As characters, it was kind of nice coming to this place, even if we didn't do what we wanted to.
Yeah. Yes, it was an interesting setting for the day, for sure. I can't keep going much longer, though. Unfortunately, I've got an early day tomorrow.
Back.
Yeah. Well, I think today's adventure is pretty much done.
Okay. So you take a long rest there, and you head back to town. The cards are in it takes 2 days. You manage to go to remember somehow the. Oh wait, I want you all to roll another uh, wisdom check.
Another wisdom check.
That's only 11 this time.
Oh, it's only 8. Huh. And you fell asleep and never left the grove again.
I also rolled 8.
You managed to remember how to go down the mountains, and when you arrive there, there is the drivers and the wagons and the cages, and they ask you about the ranger, and you don't seem to recall about her. Not her per se, but where you saw her last.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Really is
when
it
you
really
try
is a sanctuary, isn't it?
Yes.
I don't really remember where we left her, but all I remember is that she said she would be fine.
Yeah, that's weird.
Though, it kind of reminds me of a song I just picked up. Can't remember where I got it. And I'm going to start playing the song I played in the cave.
Yeah. You head back to town. The drivers are quite disappointing, but still, since they are going to be paid anyway, so yeah. And you arrive to town, and there is in front of the guild, the merchant lady is waiting for you. She's quite. She looks at you. Where is the rest of the rest? Couldn't you find any the animals? Tell me about. What about the the spring?
What spring?
What's spring?
The one you were supposed to find for us.
So, out of character, do we remember actually finding it, or do we forget everything about that area?
You know you were somewhere because it took time for you and chatting with the drivers, so you have an idea that a 4 time passed by on the mountains. You remember small bits of the conversation with the um, wood elf lady. You remember a certain peace and calm that come from the spring, but you don't remember what the spring was, where it was located. If you try to point out, you will feel like you find something, but at the same time, like you couldn't find something.
Like, if we pointed it out on the map, we would just be convinced that it wasn't actually there.
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll just tell her honestly, we don't recall. Something
I don't
happened in
recall
those
you telling
mountains.
us to go find a spring. I recall you telling us to go find birds.
Oh,
Yeah, birds. I remember we're supposed to find birds. We didn't find any birds.
Okay, fine. I'm not here to fight
There's
you.
one that flies.
Sorry,
What?
what
Oh,
did you
she had great
just say?
feathers.
Yeah. So basically, she says that she's not there for fight you. That she's disappointed that the mission was not successful, but still they got something and they pay you for the goats. So basically, it's 20 for each one of the big ones, and for the small one is 2 gold pieces, 20 gold pieces and 2 gold pieces. Where 4 big ones and 3 is normal goats.
so 86 gold split 3 ways.
80, 80, 86 total from the coast split in 3, and each one get 50 away. since you bring something, but you could not give her information or bring what they were asking for, you only get 25 gold coins
Each.
from the job.
Keep your fucking chump change. And I throw it back at her.
I
And
would.
don't throw it
I
back
would,
at her.
but
I
I
don't
don't.
even throw the pouch back at her. I throw the gold coins at her. And I make sure they bounce off her face.
Uh, I need you to explain me why would Eleanor do that.
Belnor would do that because he knows very well that a town doesn't go out asking hunters to go gather animals just to be sold on the market because they're desperate. That's bullshit.
Bellinor will not know that.
It's basic marketing.
No, you don't know that. You know that in desperate time could call for desperate measures, but basically you are pointing out that Bellinor is saying outright that they are evil, and you don't know that.
I'm not saying that they're evil. I'm saying that they're using us
Um,
because
you
I
don't know
think they're
that
greedy.
you know that is the job. That's what you sign up
Oh yeah, I signed up for it and I refuse
yes.
to pay.
But even then, you don't have arguments to blame, at least not the merchant.
I'm not blaming them for anything. I'm refusing to pay, and I'm being very rude about it.
Yeah, she's not hostile towards you. She's just saying that she wanted for you to deliver something specific, and that she's disappointed that you could not deliver that. They were hoping to get a
No, she
beard-based
just lied
products.
to us. She told us when we went out there, she said that we were supposed to look for birds. We went out there and looked for birds. We found goats. We looked for birds. We didn't find birds. And then when we got back, she told us that she was looking for a spring. We weren't out there looking for
No, no,
springs.
no, 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 no. She was okay. Maybe I speak it incorrectly. She was asking for the goats, for the beards, but she was surprised that you could not get beards, and pointed out that if like there was supposed to be some place to catch from. She was not asking further information, detailed information about the spring. So basically, she was saying there is impossible for you not to have brought beards or something like that.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Would my character remember having seen Druid sign or not?
What did you roll for your save? Like 8.
8, yeah.
Not the sign per se, but like a wary sign. Beware, protect this, and stuff like that.
Will we remember our knowledge checks on it?
Like maybe, let me phrase it this way. Is it possible that my character would have a impression, a feeling that maybe that he saw something that made him think of druids while he was out there? He can't remember what, he can't remember why, but he has the feeling that there may be a druid grove nearby. Would that be a possible takeaway?
Let's say that since you're a firebug and you're a druid, you get a chance to remember something about druids.
Okay, I was only mad at her because when we got back, the first thing she said was she mentioned the spring that we were supposed to find.
Yeah, no. She says there is a rumor, so it's like safe bet to go for the mountains to look for birds.
Oh. No, we didn't find what we were looking for. We've been up in the mountains for days and we didn't see any. Well, we might have saw birds, but we didn't see any rare birds.
Yes. So basically, she is giving you the 25 as a gesture of kind, because other a picky I don't know, remember the word, a picky someone who hire people would say, you have not delivered, you get nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna refuse the pay still, but I'm gonna refuse it because I can't remember why I wanted to refuse it now. Never mind, I'm taking the fucking gold. Fuck this shit.
Alrighty then.
Okay, since you found no here, you face no humanoid creatures or something that could get you other, I think this is the end of the session. So 25 each plus 86 86 over divide and 3, so 23
Basically,
20.
each.
2867.
Okay. And you want to state what your characters will be doing downtime?
I am going to start looking for druid sign in the forests in the area. I'm not going to stray so far that I put myself at undue risk, but I'm going to start seeing if I see any more druid sign out in the local region.
It's a city, and the immediate terrains or lands are mostly farm-based lands. More further away, there are maybe ranch. I don't remember big owned pieces of land where a livestock and small farm thing is made, and maybe a town or two further away. But the big forests are in the northeast where you went last time, and crossing the river northwest.
Yeah, but we just went south, didn't we?
South, and there was mountains in there.
So I'm what I'm saying is I would walk back to the foothills of that area and look for druid sign, and then come back in time for our game on Saturday.
Okay. So you will try to find some. That's a dangerous thing to do alone. But I will say that you will find traders or wagons to carry you around up to that point and make inspections like commando enter, go in, go out,
Gotcha.
to be safe, and trying to look around. But we will leave it to the next time, till the next time. I think for the ones those who are watching or will be watching, thank you for bearing with us, bearing with me. Thank you all for playing with me, and let's hope to see each other in the next time.
Thanks for the game. Good night.
Okay. Night.